Welcome everyone. This is Mike from Mike of Fat Games. Today we are taking a break from the Table Football League to play a game of Cats on Roombas Racing, Fast and the Furriest. This game was created by Scott Ullenberg. I hope I said that right. And for the most part, no dice involved, but I will be involving them because I know some of the cards involve a little bit of choice, and I want to take choice completely out of my hands. So we're going to shuffle these broadcast cards. Oh, and this card tells you when it's the end, and just like that, we're at the finish. And it should be in the deck, but we're going to put it with the last 5 of the deck. So the first, we're going to put down first 5, put it in with them, and shuffle those. Excuse me one second. This is just a real cute game. And I saw it and I could not resist. As you all know, I am definitely a cat person. So let's take the first 5. Well, last 5. Add this to them. I'm going to reshuffle these. When we get that card, that will be the end of the race, even if there are some cards left. Okay, so those are our broadcast cards. That is our race in progress. So there are 12 cats, but only 9 will be in the race. So I'm shuffling the cat cards deck. And it looks like I'll be using the cards and not the standees, but can't always do it how you want. I can't always do it how I want. All right, in 9th, starting is the domestic long hair, Professor Whiskerby. In 8th, starting is senior cat, Captain Naps. In 7th is the Sphinx known as Pixel. In 6th, Maine Coon, Sir Reginald Fluffington III. In 5th, a domestic short hair, a tuxedo known as Sneakers. I love my tuxedo cat. That's my buddy. That's my buddy Mittens. And I'm going to try really hard to keep referring to the one in game as Sneakers, because I could just end up calling him Mittens. In 4th, a domestic short hair, gray tabby, is Beans. In 3rd, a lightly burnt, Toast. Starting in 2nd is a British short hair, Chairman Meow. And in 1st, our orange domestic short hair, Muffin. So those are our racers today. So pulling this down. And now we start. All right, set up, lay out the racetrack board, shuffle 12 cats, place 9 on the tracks. Draw it. Okay. So, first, hold on, are we sure that's the same cat? Swap any 2 adjacent cats. So, I'm going to use this D10. I'm going to roll it twice, and a 0 is going to be a re-roll. And here we are. You know what? I don't even know why I didn't set that up. Okay. So 7. Pixel will be swapping with. Well, not it's really all 7s, huh? 4. So Pixel will be moving into 4th, while Beans drops back into 7th. And next card. You don't see that every day. Move the last place cat up 1 position, and Professor Whiskerby pushes past Captain Naps. So Captain Naps in 9th place, living up to his name. The camera absolutely missed something there. Swap any 2 middle cats, 4th to 6th. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll this D6 twice. Low 1 or 2 for 4th, 3 or 4 for 5th, 5 or 6 for 6th, and then it'll be tops lows. So Pixel involved again. So it's lows, sneakers, highs, Sir Reginald Fluffington. And we'll swap with sneakers. Sneakers moving up to 4th, and Pixel to 5th. I keep drawing 2 at a time. Nobody knows how that just resolved. Shuffle all the cats in positions 3 to 7 only. Randomly place them back. So 4 cards and, well, 4 plays, and Pixel has now been involved in 3 of them. So we're shuffling. All right, let's see. 7 is sneakers. 6th is toast. 5th is Pixel, so went nowhere this time. Sir Reginald Fluffington III and 4th. And finally, Beans pushed up to 3rd. Next card. The crowd is reacting before we understand why. Swap 2nd and 5th. So Chairman Meow getting pushed back for Pixel again. This deck really seems to love Pixel today. We'll have to see how this shakes out. No movement. Next card immediately. That was risky and it paid off. Move any cat up 2 positions. So we're going to do our roll. 7. So Sneakers will push ahead of Toast and Chairman Meow up to 5th place. All right. Why am I about to roll die? Next card. This changes everything. Swap 1st and 4th. So Muffin drops back to 4th. While Sir Reginald Fluffington takes the lead. Really, guys? You're not part of this. Chill. That cat has completely checked out. Move any cat back 1 position. Well, can't move Captain Naps back any further. So Muffin is going to lose another spot, as Sneakers will overtake him. Next card. Something went very wrong in the back. Swap the last 2 cats. Captain Naps retakes the 8th place spot from Professor Whiskerby. Next card. I don't know how that worked. Move the last place cat to 5th. So Captain Naps back in 9th. Toast to 8th. Chairman Meow to 7th. And Muffin being moved even further back to 6th. As Professor Whiskerby moves up. And the race continues. Unbelievable move on the inside. Swap the cats in 2nd and 3rd. So it's been a while since we checked up on Pixel. But she's moving back. As Beans moves into 2nd. That Roomba has opinions. Move any cat up 1 position. Well, not 1. 4. So Sneakers up to 3rd, pushing back Pixel. Next card. Oh no, that looks intentional. Move the front cat back 2 positions. And Beans takes the lead. And Sneakers pushes up to 2nd. Next card. We're being told this is under review. The cat in 1st does not move this turn. Randomly swap any other 2 cats. So, Fluffington and Toast. And Toast is all the way up to 3rd, and another former leader is all the way in the back half. Next card. A surprising amount of confidence there. Move a back half cat 6th to 9th up 1. So we're gonna roll a D4. 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1 is 6, 2 is 7, 3 is 8, 4 is 9. And that is Muffin, who's going to push ahead of Professor Whiskerby. Next card. Incredible composure under pressure. Move a cat from 5th to 7th. So 5, 6, or 7. Up to 3rd. So low, medium, high. 1 or 2 is 5th. 3 or 4 is 6th. 5 and 6 is 7th. And it's Whiskerby. So Muffin, Pixel, and Toast being pushed back. I think Pixel's Roomba is starting to run out of steam. Next card. Getting close to the end. This is suddenly anyone's race. Randomly swap 2 cats. So that's Professor Whiskerby and Sir Reginald Fluffington III. All right. An aggressive line for no clear reason. Move a middle cat 5th to 6th to 7th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Okay. So 6 is going to be 6th. And Muffin is going to move up to 2nd. Pixel back to the back half. Next card. Only got a couple left. And just like that, we're at the finish. Our winner is Beans. Muffin in 2nd. Sneakers in 3rd. Sir Reginald Fluffington III in 4th. Toast in 5th. Pixel in 6th. Chairman Meow in 7th. Professor Whiskerby in 8th. And Captain Naps. His Roomba just stopped a while ago. He's just... Yep. As the name fits. So, I think we can do one more. And we will. The next video up is going to be the first half of the quarterfinals doubleheader. And that will be Phoenix at Buffalo and San Diego at Los Angeles. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. And we're going to shuffle our cat cards. Let their Roombas charge for a bit. Oh, wow. There we go. Maybe a little more. Huh. May not have been able to see half the field in the first race, so I definitely need to do another one now. I can't see what the camera sees unless I look up at it. I might buy a laminator and laminate these. Okay, so starting in 9th, Captain Naps. So here we go with that. In 8th, Beans. In 7th, Void. In 6th, Muffin. In 5th, Sneakers. In 4th, Professor Whiskerby. In 3rd, Miss Murder Paws. In 2nd, Toast. And in 1st, Tuna. Which means Chairman Meow, Pixel, and Sir Reginald Fluffington III will be sitting this one out. I like the name Murder Paws. That's how we refer to our big guy Diesel at home. Because he likes to grab when you pet and pull you over either to bite, dig in a little bit, or just nuzzling. And those are some pretty big murder mittens, as we refer to them. So, let's get started. A surprising amount of confidence there. Move a back half cat, 6th to 9th, up 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And it will be Beans. No, I can't play with it. I can't mess with that no more. Okay. So Beans will overtake Void. Next card. You don't see that every day. Move the last place cat up 1 position. And that is Captain Naps. Guess he finally woke up a little bit as he cruises past Void. Next card. The camera absolutely missed something there. Swap any 2 middle cats, 4 to 6. So 4, 5, or 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4. So Muffin will push ahead of Sneakers. Nobody knows how that just resolved. Shuffle all the cats in positions 3rd to 7th, only randomly placing them back. So let's see. And Beans in 7th. Sneakers in 6th. Miss Murder Paws in 5th. Muffin in 4th. And Professor Whiskerby in 3rd. Next card. The crowd is reacting before we understand why. Swap 2nd and 5th, so Miss Murder Paws will jump ahead to 2nd as Toast stalls and falls back to 5th. This channel is 2 subscribers away from being able to do live broadcasts. So please, if you like the videos, subscribe. Next card. Classic overcommitment. Swap 1st and 2nd. And Miss Murder Paws is in the lead, overtaking Tuna. Guys. Give me 1 second, please. And come on. There we go. Crazy boy. Okay, so incredible composure under pressure. Move a cat from 5th to 7th up to 3rd. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's going to be Sneakers. Charging ahead of Toast, Muffin, and Professor Whiskerby. These guys are too cute. Next card. Something went very wrong in the back. Swap the last 2 cats, so Captain Naps once again back in 9th. What is going on up there? Not important. I don't know how that worked. Move the last place cat to 5th. So Captain Naps doing the most he's done in 2 whole races by a lot. This is now the highest spot he's been all night. Unbelievable move on the inside. Swap the cats in 2nd and 3rd. So Sneakers will now push ahead of Tuna, who is now down to 3rd. That Roomba has opinions. Move any 1 cat up 1 position. So anything but a 1 or a 0. 9. So Void will push ahead of Beans. And it's really weird seeing these last 2 and not seeing Captain Naps there. The booth is arguing about what just happened. No movement. Everyone debates briefly. Well, I don't know what happened. What do you guys think? Well, we'll figure it out later. Next card. This is suddenly anyone's race. Randomly swap 2 cats. 5. So that's Captain Naps. And 3. That is Tuna. And Captain Naps is now top 3. We'll have to see how this shakes out. No movement. Next card immediately. That was risky and it paid off. Move any cat up 2 positions. If I roll a 3, I didn't. Professor Whiskerby gets ahead of Captain Naps and Sneakers into second. Next card. That cat has been quietly climbing all race. Move a cat from 6th or worse up 2 positions. So 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's Beans. Pushing ahead of Void and Toast. Hold on, are we sure that's the same cat? So swap any 2 adjacent cats. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's on the 2. So 1, 2. That is Sneakers and Whiskerby. That was a weird roll. That cat has completely checked out. Move any cat back 1 position. Nope, that's a 0. 5. So that is Tuna. We're being told that this is under review. The cat in first does not move this turn. Randomly swap any other 2 cats. So 2, that's Sneakers. Oof. 0, 4. So Captain Naps and Sneakers switch. And Captain Naps is now in second. This changes everything. Swap 1st and 4th. And Sneakers is in the lead. And Miss Murderpaws falls into 4th. And just like that, we're at the finish. Sneakers pulls away with the win. Captain Naps in second, which is a massive improvement from the first race. Professor Whiskerby in third. Miss Murderpaws in 4th. Muffin in 5th. Tuna in 6th. Beans in 7th. Toast in 8th. And finally Void in 9th. This has been Fast and the Furriest. This is a fun little game. Scott Ullenberg came up with something fun. I enjoyed it. And I'll play it again. Until the next video, enjoy games. That's what they're there for. This is Mike from Lake Effect Games. The next video will be the first doubleheader of the TFL semifinals. Have a good night.